channel before, my name is Janie and I'm just a new illustrator starting out, trying to make it in the world of illustration without that much prior experience. And this channel is just pretty much about like, trying things and failing and just trying to grow from like, failures. And so, so today, I thought like I just wanted some like alumni and like people who have graduated like recently to talk about their experiences coming out of school to hopefully like give me and some like other new graduates or like other people that are going to be graduating this year, or even like students who are thinking about art school, wherever you are in your art career, some like just some inspiration and some heads up on like what's happening in some parts of the art industry. Yeah, I think that was a little long-winded, but yeah.
You can cut that out, right?
Yeah.
Edit and post.
Yeah, I can edit it and post. I'll just edit it down to a high. Just cut everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Illustrating failure. Keep that in. You don't cut nothing.
Okay. So I was very professional and I wrote my questions on cue cards just for you. And these questions are like very serious.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna like start off with a banger. Okay, so the first very serious question is, what did the fox say?
Bling 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 bling. Was that?
I think
a ding ding ding?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Question number 1 finished.
Complete.
Okay. I guess just tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, what do you consider is your like main profession? Yeah.
What a loaded question.
Oh my god.
So I took illustration, the same program that Janie did at Sheridan, and then I took a postgraduate in computer animation, which sent me on the animation industry trajectory. So I was working at a studio for 3 years, doing texturing and lighting, which is the 3D side, but then I moved more into like art direction and asset management, which kind of which I feel like was very informed by the illustration bachelor. And right now I took a break and I started getting more involved in community arts. I feel like that's kind of more exciting for me, like actually doing things with people in the community, like workshops, and then looking more into like getting grants for projects, but I'm a complete newbie in that stuff.
But you are a complete professional overall.
Maybe. And this year I'm getting my master's, hopefully, in computer animation.
Get it. Get it, girl.
But that's it.
Yeah, that's fair. Pretty good intro. Do you remember how it first felt to step out of school after graduation?
I avoided the anxiety of doing illustration out of school because I went into computer animation.
Nice.
And that program, because the skills are so technical, you can get hired by studios really easily. But I did kind of have those feelings after I quit my full-time job.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and I didn't really know what I was doing, and it's really stressful, like not having any income or validation at all. Yeah, I sympathize with the struggle. Yeah, and I have like a little contract job right now, which helps. But I was still dealing with those feelings like last month. So
yeah, it's been like what, 5 years since you graduated?
Yeah.
6
years since I graduated the illustration.
Oh.
Yeah, but 5 years since I graduated, I think. Actually, now that I think about it, it might be 5 years since I graduated illustration, 4 years since I graduated computer animation.
Did you guys graduate in 2015?
Simple math dictates that.
Oh, I was like, you did math too?
Now that I think about it, 2015, 2020, it's 5 years, right?
Yeah. I mean, almost 6 years.
Yeah, because 2021.
Yeah.
Almost 6 years.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's kind of right.
You know, we're all right. We were all right. So I guess you talked a little bit about like going after school, like going to the computer animation program. Was it just because like computer animation like really interested you? Like, what was your thought process in choosing that versus like other paths of illustration?
I think I took illustration mostly for like I never was super into editorial and like illustrating for magazines and newspapers.
Yeah,
that was
fair.
never something that like appealed to me, so I was always kind of in animation anyway. And then illustration, like one of the teachers, Stu, was like so into 3D, and I was like, ooh, this is exciting. And he's like, yeah, and I was like, what? Can you do this? And he was like, yeah. So I was like, okay, and then just like kept going down that route, and I was like, man, 3D's great. So I decided to do the postgraduate. But I think that decision was kind of also informed by just there not being a lot of structure around getting work with illustration.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it was a combination of those two.
It's true. Stu is such a hype man.
Yeah.
Like, for
he helped me so much with 3D. I don't even know. I think I might have a minor interest in it without him, but like he was very important in my 3D trajectory.
Teachers are great.
Yeah.
What are some things that kind of helps you keep going when you don't really feel like doing the thing anymore? Like, whatever you're working on, a project, that motivation is just so low. Like, what hypes you, man? Or just keeps you going, hanging there by a thread.
I think working with other people, because with personal projects I pile them on and then I often don't finish them, but if I have like one other person in a project with me, then I'll be motivated to like see it through. Yeah,
it's true.
I don't know how helpful that is when you're doing like illustration portfolio work, but
it's pretty helpful.
Yeah,
it's like, you know, when you're getting together with a group,
do a collaborative zine. That's like such a good way to hold yourself accountable.
Yeah, those are fun.
Yeah, because you're like, oh, my friends handed in their work already, I have to do something, or I'm gonna get art FOMO. Yeah.
Do you like also listen to stuff while you work and stuff? I mean, I already know. I'm asking you as a question, but I know. Yeah, dude.
Like while I'm working, while I'm in the thick of it, right now it seems to be mostly VR chat playthroughs. Nice. Specifically by one Twitch streamer. That helps me like focus. Yeah. But I think for motivation, mostly watch like movies and then analysis and like making of those projects that I really enjoy.
Do you think like those things change from like back when you were in school versus now, in terms of like what like kind of motivates you like throughout the time to like keep working? Or is it kind of around the same?
No, I think they're definitely different. But I feel like that's because my interests have changed. Like when I was in illustration, first of all, full disclosure, I was not good going into the program. Like we may have similar experiences. Like I don't know how I got accepted into the course. I think they saw like my idea part and were like potential, you know. But like my drawing skills were so shitty. So I think a lot of illustration was just trying to like get to the level of the people in my class. Like I was just trying to catch up.
I feel you, man.
Like I was like, I need to learn how to draw and paint and like digital paint, and I need to like look at people's styles. But then after school I realized anime is a valid form of art. Sharing it. It's true. And then I started drawing like fan art and anime after, and then that kind of like actually helped me improve my drawing a lot. Like people should draw fan art more. If you think there's stigma around it, like
just do it. Do what you
Just do it. My art improved more after school than it did during school, I think. Yeah. part of that might be because of like working in a creative field as a full-time job for 3 years, but also I think just like having space to pursue other things. But I wanted to focus more on like sequential, like narrative storytelling, like comics and stuff. So I started looking more into like those artists and the structure of stories in general as I
note that. It's good. Good idea.
Bookmark.
Yeah, bookmarking that.
Yeah, less like drawing and painting, I guess.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I think it's better when you like follow like your interests and then like discover your like art, which is so much less stressful than like trying to catch up to everyone else.
My love for Jimin alone, like inspired hours of drawing practice. You know, follow your bliss.
Follow your bliss. That is the takeaway from today. So, I guess you already mentioned Jimin, but who else do you simp for? Who are you a simp for? Or what are you a simp for?
Yeah, Jimin's like up there.
Yeah.
Hey I'm B is the Twitch streamer I watch. I think she's really cool. Like it's so strange. I feel like there should be more artists up there, but like I mean like painting and drawing artists, but I'm not sure. Oh, Alexis Deakin is one of my favorite illustrators. His work is amazing. I'm trying to look at who's on my wall. It's mostly Jimin.
And some Twilight.
And some Twilight, but I'm not really like.
Yeah.
That was, but mostly Jimin, I guess.
I guess like it's good to be inspired from like other creative fields other than illustration.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that makes sense. And I know that you have like a bunch of side projects and like groups that you're involved in. I know, but like no one I live with you. But like could you talk like a little bit more about that and how like these things have shaped you and like your career path or like personal work path kind of thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a loaded
There's
question
just
too.
I'm trying to think of all the things. Like things that so I'm trying to focus more on storytelling in general. I think that's like where my biggest interest lies.
Nice.
So one of the groups I joined recently that really helped with that is a RPG. Oh my god. A role-playing, hold on, it's not D&D.
Oh my god, you were talking about it and you were telling me the difference.
Yeah, it's
like,
not D&D, it's like a role-playing game with people I know, and it's called Fate Core.
Nice,
so it's like more narrative.
Yeah.
But I'm just a character in it, but like that kind of thing. We were doing it weekly, and just like telling a story with other people on a weekly basis, I think has been really important for me and helping me like write myself.
Yeah.
Also, book clubs are great to keep you learning new things and to like discuss larger topics that I think, because when you're alone and working on a portfolio, I think a part of losing that motivation is like not learning or like challenging yourself or not being motivated by new experiences. And so being in a group with other people who are motivated to learn is like really helpful. So book clubs are great.
Yeah.
And then I do a podcast with one of my best friends.
Yeah.
Watching Sailor Moon every week, and that's really fun.
That's called Sailor Mood, right?
Yeah, Sailor Mood podcast.
Check it out.
Yes. Audio editing is not something I'm like super into career-wise, but it's really fun as a hobby. And then that same friend, May, we also worked on a comic together, and having her write it and me draw it was just like a great way of learning how to do paneling and how to take a script and then interpret that into comics. So yeah.
Yeah, it's a great comic.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the second one to come out.
Yeah, lost steam on that one. When your partner also loses steam, that can be really difficult. But yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
It was fun.
Yeah. I'll still have the embers in my heart for waiting.
Yeah, it's a romance with an unresolved ending right now.
Fair enough.
We're still working on it.
Yeah, still in the works.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Oh no, I messed up my face.
Oh no, the classic fumble.
Oh yeah, I only have 3, but I fumbled it already. I do it.
Oh.
That's so cringe. I hate it. Okay. Where do you see yourself going or like doing in the future?
My dream world.
Dream.
I really want to work more in community arts as like I mean, this is terrible to say because it doesn't have, there's not a lot of money in it, but like as a source of stable income.
Yeah.
And then work on like comics on the side.
Yeah.
Just because working in a studio, I find myself really questioning why I'm working on the things I'm working on, and that's really frustrating for me since like I want to be working on something that I'm passionate about, and I struggle finding that in TV shows that are targeted to sell preschoolers toys.
Yeah.
Might be controversial, but
yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, like I'm just like, I'm not about consumerism, so like working on this thing that, yeah, it's very cute and I'm sure kids love watching it, but the ultimate goal of these things is to sell toys. And I'm like, I'd rather like help people learn how to output their emotional anxiety with art and like have that face-to-face interaction, which you can't do in a pandemic, but in the future. And then also have time to tell stories on the side.
Yeah, that sounds like the ideal.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll happen, but we can dream.
It's true.
Yeah,
it's true. What would you think like you would tell yourself back in school if you like could be that, you know, omniscient voice, like, hey, back to your youthful self. Not that you're not youthful right now. Your baby self. Honestly, student Charlotte was pretty chill. Nice.
I think that's kind of rare because I feel like most of the people that I was in school with were like felt the pressure to be the best version of themselves now, or like there was, you know, there's no future if you're not like really good out of school. But since I was so bad in the beginning and I was always trying to catch up, I feel like I realized that I improved more when I just relaxed and like explored and had fun. Yeah. Because really, you're paying them to teach you. So you should take advantage and do whatever you want. I think right now I'm just trying not to put too much pressure on myself to like hustle, I guess. Yeah. Although that's easier to say because I've like paid off my student loan by working a full-time job for 3 years. Yeah. But just like
live.
Just like taking care of my mental health and trying to have fun with the tedious work that I do end up doing for money. And it's okay to like have a shitty job that pays for your passions, you know. Sometimes it's healthier. So yeah. I think maybe letting her know that that's where we were going is what I would do. Oh, yeah. It's like you're going to be working a full-time job for a while and then you're going to get really tired of doing that, so you're going to take a break. Yeah. But it'll be okay.
Hell yeah. I think that's some pretty solid advice.
Yeah. Actually though, I think one thing I didn't know as a student was that I kind of assumed that there would be always upward mobility.
Oh, could you explain?
Like I always assumed that like you would enter a field and then like slowly throughout the years you would gain more experience, and with that more experience would come more money and more clout and like you know, but like that then upward mobility I did have those options open to me, but I would have to change like core elements of myself to do those things. So like knowing that it's okay to just like maybe go backwards.
Yeah, to like find what you like doing.
Yeah, like it's true. It's fine. Like you can take a break, you can go backwards, it's cool. As long as you can like eat and
it's true.
Yeah, have shelter. Yes. You're doing good. Like this economy we're either way. Yeah. So like just try your best. Live, laugh, love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's some pretty solid advice. Not liquid. Solid.
Solid, not liquid.
Yeah. Do you think there's anything else you want to like put out there to the world for now?
No. I'm feeling with you. With you. We're all
Thank you.
just trying to get
We're just
by.
all trying. Yeah.
I should ask you a question.
Oh yeah. What do you want to ask me?
I feel like your viewers would want that.
Oh, okay, yeah. How the turns have tabled.
Yeah, how have you been?
I've been alright. Trying to start this YouTube thing.
Yeah.
I got side projects on side projects
Yeah.
on side projects that also I feel like some of them are getting completed, but other ones we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
But I think that like kind of motivates me to like always have like different ideas, and sometimes like those ideas feed into other ideas.
Right.
So like side projects get like combined.
Yeah. It can take you in weird directions.
Mhm. And definitely I feel like trying to relax and like and not try to catch up was definitely more healthy, and I definitely grew a lot more after. It's hard to like reconcile with the thought, but like once you like do a little bit, it helps a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I guess we should wrap it up. Thank you so much for being interviewed.
Oh, you're
Human contact. Yeah, right. I'm like we live together, so it's okay. But yeah, but I hope you the audience, whoever's watching, if anyone's watching, can like take something away and can help them, you know, in whatever they're doing, getting some motivation and some, just like seeing someone who like is in the industry for like, I mean like
R.I.P.
have been in the industry for like over 5 years in the creative industry, even though it's not in like the same. I feel like it's just comforting to know like, you know, you've been in different places, and it's like okay, like maybe but my original intention isn't exactly where I want to be, but like, you know, every step like it becomes a part of your learning curve, and like, you know, you grow from there. You gotta know, you know, what works and what don't. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Good luck, everyone.
Bye.